Where in Detroit are you from? My girlfriend's from West Bloomfield.
Oh, I'm from Dearborn, obviously.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
You're Yemeni, not
that's a
Iraqi.
racist thing to say, man.
Not Iraqi. There's a lot of Iraqis there too, but
yeah, there's a lot of Iraqis, a lot of Arabs, a lot of Iraqis, mostly Lebanese and Yemeni.
Detroit's fucking great. Underrated place.
Detroit's great in the summertime. Detroit's great in the summertime.
It's cold in the D, right? Cold in the D.
It's cold in the D. It's cold in the D. You ever seen that video?
I love that video. Hell yeah.
I hate the winter, man. That's why I love California so much, you know?
Hell yeah. Tell Marty I say hey, too.
Will do.
Yeah, say Gary Z.
Gary Z.
You know, Zajackowski. Who's going to remember that? He doesn't.
He'll remember. Dude, I once took a shit and puked all over his bathroom in Madison at the same time. I thought I was going to die that night. I woke up the next day on the couch and I was like, oh, and I went to the bathroom to go clean it up and it was someone else had already taken care of it.
Oh, damn you, Gary Z.
Dion,
gross.
Dion is a saint.
Gross.
Yeah, it's not good. People kept checking in, like the bathroom door would open and be like, you okay, buddy? And it's just like, whoa.
I'm ready whenever you guys with the intro.
Hit the intro. Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do the intro.
Welcome back, universe, to our Wednesday night premieres, episode 21 of season 3. Woo! All right. We are back with the all-around talented comedian Mike Eshaq, comedian, actor, shows like Detroiters on Comedy Central, Grace and Frankie on Netflix, filmmaker, director, sketch writer, producer on Swamp People, and an unbelievable resume. Former Marine for the United States, in case you were wondering.
Motherfuckers.
And along with us is Milwaukee comedian Gary Z.
Hello.
Zajackowski, William Krolowitz in the house, Molly Westenberger. I am Tom. All right. This week we talk about Karen fights, how to steal a package, stuffed animal sex, vasectomy mayhem, ruining your enemy's day, Dutch TV added again, Burger King, tweeting like a king, woke Scrabble, Miss Piggy, erect nipples, oops tattoo, dodging a warrant like a baller, need offender, Bigfoot bounty, and much more, but I doubt we'll even get to all of that.
We definitely
Damn.
we will not get to that.
I had a whole week off of work, so we're going to get to that. But first, talk to my guy, Roy, Coldwell Banker, Home Sale Realty, Roy at CBHSR. Give him a call, 414-235-0763. He'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs. And I'm telling you, this is the time. If you're looking for a job, call Roy. Anywhere around the country, you need a house, Roy will send you to the right guy. They sold us our house. He does an amazing job. But
hey, Mike, give Roy a call.
Give Roy a call. You looking for a house?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right. I'm too late. I already signed up with someone. Shit.
Sorry, Roy.
Sorry, Roy.
When that goes
Cut
south,
that part out.
call Roy.
What you meant to say was you're going with Roy.
Yes,
You're going with Roy.
Roy's your guy.
Yeah, okay. I'm going with Roy.
A Karen fight?
Oh, this is the Bath and Body Works?
Yep. Here we go. Oh, I don't have the sound on, but here we go. They're taking each other down. I love the hair pulling of the Karens.
I don't think you need the sound.
Oh, man. It's kind of hot how they're all dressed the same, too.
An employee?
Yeah, they're taking them down.
They look like they're employees.
They're fighting over the last Gwyneth Paltrow
If
pussy
you
candle.
go back and look, the employee started it. I don't know what the
It was
customer did,
they're fighting over somebody skipped in line.
but the employee actually.
This is how
the
tense
first
the
punch.
country is right now. You skip a line at Bath and Body Works and it turns into a full-on brawl.
I'm surprised they're open. I thought those places had all closed down.
You show the beginning of that again. The employee throws the first punch.
She's dropping bath bombs on that.
Oh, look
Bam.
at she does.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
And then the other
That's
employee
what's
comes
up.
in and
Look at
tackles
this.
her to the ground.
Oh,
You're
Yeah.
gonna
Oh, and
smell
right-handed
Hey.
jab. She's actually connecting.
those Bath and Body bitches stick
Oh,
together.
and
Look
they
at
did.
'em.
Look at that. They took them
She's-
down like the Velociraptors
How many employees do they have at that store? What is there? 5 employees now right there?
on that one chick.
She's muzzling.
She
her with
dressed like a
lavender
zebra,
bath
man,
bomb.
and these cougars
The
are all over
customer
her.
is not always right. That's case in point.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, here
dun,
comes one
They're
friend.
still
What she's gonna
fighting.
get?
dun, 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 dun.
Wow. Oh, and that chick's barely wearing
Was
any.
that a halter top?
I don't know.
I'm impressed by how many employees are in this store and how many
Right?
of them are going to be left after this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The one mask I see.
Oh, where is it? Florida?
I don't know.
Probably.
Probably.
It's usually Florida.
It's usually Florida. You're right. So cutting in line. Don't. Everybody's on edge lately.
Some guy in the Middle East is like, you see why we make our ladies stay at home.
That's right.
This is why.
This is the problem. This is the problem.
Well, this will make you feel a little bit better. Here is a chick. You know the people doing porch pirates?
Yeah.
Well, this chick tried distracting the camera while she's doing porch pirates. She pulled her top down,
Nice.
ran off with
What?
it.
Oh man.
Was that
That's an
supposed to-
even exchange. Whatever's
She
in
just
that
pulled her
package
tits
for a
out.
clear
There you
tit
go.
shot.
That was her way of getting away with it?
Yeah.
What did she think? She think the Ring camera had a dick? What the hell is this?
I mean, it'd be one thing if she if she had her shirt pulled up over her face. Maybe
That would have been the thing to do. Should
Also-
have run into the wall.
Take a full stop, give the full view, and be like, "Now it's worth it," or whatever.
She should have
I
at least
don't
given
know.
the camera a shake. Or
It's
something.
just like
her.
Mardi
She's
Gras.
Wearing a top like that. She just pulled.
It'd be awesome if she
I
just
think we
fucking
got a better
You
picture.
gotta, yeah, just
fell face first on
still
the
shot.
sidewalk.
Oh, so she is wearing a top. It's just
She is wearing a top.
see-through.
No, she
no,
just
she pulled it down.
she pulled her
Oh.
tits down. Pulled
What
her
did they
tits-
look like?
Listen.
It was so fast. I didn't get a good look.
The only thing I want is her number.
Right? Oh, here we go. And they blur out the best part.
Yep.
Of course they do.
The whole thing's kind of blurry. Let's be honest.
Yep.
I'm
There she
just
goes.
trying. Is there anything in the article that explains what her strategy was? Like what?
I'm gonna start putting an Amazon box on my porch with like a cinder block
She's
in
not
it.
wearing shoes either. You see that?
That's what
I
you're worried
think-
about.
Look,
She's barefoot.
She was
That's-
nervous.
No. I think that was smart. I think that was the only smart thing that she did because she didn't want to have anybody to hear her coming. That's pretty smart, you know. That's the one smart thing she did is that she wanted to make sure no one would hear her footsteps. But
Look,
they
when she's
definitely heard her
crime.
titties slapping.
She's committing the crime. She was nervous. She got a little hot under the collar. She just got a little bit of air and then stole the package. That's
What I
my
want to
theory.
know is
Maybe
how-
her titties are like really floppy enough where she thought she could cover her face with her titties.
And then she realized she would need both hands to.
Yeah.
Well, my ex-wife.
we got all these porch pirate videos. Where is the fucking Pentagon missile video? Come on, guys. 9/11? All right, never mind.
Oh man, don't get me started on the Pentagon missile video, bro.
That gas station, those 7 frames, it's clearly a missile.
7 frames from a camera that shoots 30 frames a second. Okay, 7 frames. Thanks a lot, Pentagon.
I knew I'd get someone on board here. Come on, guys. Loose
Of course,
chain.
it's the Middle Eastern guy. Fucking 9/11 ruined my dating life. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, but you could look. I've seen you do parts where you like a Mexican gang member, so you could kind of play it off a little bit.
I'm disguised as a Puerto Rican.
Right.
Would any of you go on this ride?
Yes.
Check that out. That is a glass ride, and they are just bouncing off the side of a mountain.
Oh, that's kind of awesome. But what country is this?
They definitely
Asia.
test it. You're safe.
It's Indonesia.
Yeah, look at.
They're all on mushrooms.
But you can see them bouncing like off the glass, like almost going over at this one part here.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's kind of scary.
Though,
Don't worry, they got a
They got
little
nets.
net.
they definitely
there.
test it.
It's been tested. It's good.
They wouldn't put this video out there if, you know,
Oh, I would definitely go on that.
safe.
Not me.
I want to know where it is because I'm curious. Although
William, that's rated for 2 small Asian people. If you and I get in that boat,
Oh, we're tipping it over.
we're flying
I'm
over the
gonna
side
lean.
of the
I'm
boat.
gonna lean towards the mountain. Now.
Or
That's what
one
you do.
large
there's
Asian
gotta
person.
be a weight limit because if you get too much weight going around those corners,
Those are
you're
for
Oh, that's
little
just a
tiny
video.
Asian people.
What
and
country is that?
It's a Facebook video. It's not giving me the country.
It's an Asian land.
Because it matters what country. Because if it's Singapore, maybe because they got good safety standards. But if it's like Malaysia or Indonesia, forget it.
it still looks cool.
Yeah, but you can do the mushrooms and go on that ride, man. That would be a great ride.
or really bad.
No, dude. I mean, mushrooms make shit even worse, man. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Use that on mushrooms? Oh my god!
It would put you in a just.
You said you
perpetual
wanted to meet
paranoid-
God again.
Yeah, but not for
I
real.
went to
really,
Great
though.
America
hope it's
on
in Vietnam.
mushrooms. I went to Great America on mushrooms.
Uh-oh.
It was fucking intense.
I bet.
We were all on mushrooms. It was fucking intense going on those rides, the roller coasters,
I did that too.
the Joker ride. It freaked me out, man. It was great.
I did mushrooms and I was on ecstasy. Woo! It's the best, man. I highly suggest doing that.
I would love to.
Let's do that. Let's plan a trip to Great America.
How do you not just rub up against people in line because it feels good?
No, that's the thing.
Yeah.
man. You're on coke and somebody brushes up against you, like fucking get off me. And you're on ecstasy. It's like, yeah, dude. One time I was on ecstasy. I grabbed this girl and took her on the dance floor and we're dancing. She goes, "You're so hot," and I'm like, "Thank you." And she
That
goes,
was at the
"No,
sock
your
hop.
temperature. You're burning up."
Yeah. It'll do that to you, man. I love drugs.
Yeah, me too.
I love drugs a lot.
Well, I think this guy might have been on drugs.
This
here.
episode is brought to you by DARE, the Drug Abuse Resistance Education Program.
So here we go. We
Do
got-
'em, dare to do them
Here's
all.
a dude who decided to have sex with stuffed animals right in the
Nice.
store.
Yeah, full
What
screen.
what is that?
Taking it where you can get it.
I'm
Is
trying.
that
to-
his hip? Is that his hip gyrating? What is happening?
He worked on a unicorn at first, but then he switched over to Olaf from
Oh, no.
Frozen.
Imagine
Is where he
being
finished. He said he
Oh.
nutted in Olaf,
someone uploaded
and then he put it back
this.
on the shelf.
Always a white guy. Always.
Not
He's in
always.
the middle of a store.
It's the kid from the Squid and the
Always a
Whale.
white guy.
He's not wiping his cum on shit anymore. Now
Oh,
he's just
so the unicorn
fucking
was
stuffed
up
animals.
here. That was the foreplay, and then he
The
finished
unicorn-
over on Olaf.
I like
Has a
that-
horn. He could have used it both ways.
Here's the problem. The camera guy, it's like there's someone in control. They're moving it to follow this guy and they're not stopping him. They're just like, we'll see where this goes.
You don't think that's a security camera that they've just zoomed in on for the after?
But that means, I mean,
No, they're moving.
it's
it right
moving
now.
around. Someone's actively watching, like, he's fucking that thing.
That's
Always Florida too. Always
Stuffed
Florida.
doll. Stuffed doll.
they
Hey,
are panning it.
They're not trying to advertise for Disney here.
Stuffed doll. It just
Oh,
sounds
man.
awful.
You think
Disney.
they'd get
Okay, that's getting a little Facebook unfriendly.
Oh, that's him?
Okay.
That's what he started with,
Oh.
the stuffed unicorn,
Oh,
and then he
Exhibit
finished
A.
on that. You can kind of see the little mess.
Legs-
Oh,
It's Olaf.
Yeah,
that
he got.
is so wrong.
There you go. Olaf can help you out too with that nose.
He looks like he's just been raped. Look at
For real.
What kind of
Oh,
visual
wow.
was he? Was he staring at the thing like, yes?
That's
Hey,
a,
you get half off the floor model.
that's a really sad looking Olaf too.
Hey, you
Like-
would be too if
You
you'd
should
been
have seen it
treated like
before.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
or Olaf.
And so that was the guy, the picture up above that did it.
Yep,
This guy.
this guy.
Oh,
If
he
it
looks like-
wasn't the guy, and there's just a picture of this guy, I feel
He
bad
looks
for
like somebody we know. Oh fuck!
Oh,
it's
no,
him.
no,
Oh
no.
fuck! I'm not going to name him, but he does. I think.
Oh, I don't know. Are you talking about a certain wrestler?
No.
Me
Oh.
neither. I didn't say he looked like him. You did.
So what if it would have been SpongeBob SquarePants?
That's what he wanted. He wanted me to do a fucking impression.
Thank you for coming inside me.
That's pretty good, dude.
Man,
You're wasting all of your seed.
Gross.
We were eating breakfast, and he's like, "Dude, I'm gonna have you do impressions."
What else? Who else do you do? Who else do you do?
I don't know.
If that was me, that wasn't a very good one.
Yeah.
I thought it was spot on.
If that was me, it wasn't very good.
All right, Mike, have you heard of vasectomy mayhem?
Who? Vasectomy mayhem? No.
So this has been going on for a long time during the NCAA tournament, where all the vasectomy clinics, actually the person who did Molly's wisdom tooth, Dr. Gautam Gupta, used to advertise on the radio. On Wednesday, he'll give you a vasectomy, and then he'll give you a doctor's note for Thursday and Friday. He'll send a pizza and a bag of peas to your house, and you get to watch the whole first 4 days of the NCAA tournament. So now the NCAA is suing the Virginia urologist because of the term vasectomy mayhem. They say it's too much like March Madness.
Nice. They spent $69 on their trademark for that one.
Yeah,
Like, great price.
You know, that's
actually $69.69.
The NCAA tournament is starting this week, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
how is that too much like March Madness? Vasectomy mayhem.
April anger.
I don't think so at all.
That's dumb.
It doesn't.
I don't know. I was thinking about drawing up some brackets.
I mean, they do it every year, and they have no grounds for this. That's just a waste.
But what's with all the schoolgirl terminology for the NCAA tournament?
I don't know. You get into March Madness, Mike?
Man, I don't give a shit about sports.
You get into vasectomy mayhem?
Yeah. Do you dick abscess removal?
Yeah. I mean, to me, I just think this is I don't know, man. Sports, I just can't do sports, man. I broke 2 TVs in one day and I gave up.
So that hat you're wearing, that's not representing a sports team? It's just representing Detroit?
Detroit.
Yeah. 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 I mean, listen, dude.
No, their teams suck, really.
Except the Lions made me break 2 TVs in one day when I was in the Marines, and then that's when I gave up. I was done. I mean, I get mad that I got mad that I was getting mad because a bunch of millionaires were losing a game.
That's why Barry Sanders hung it up. He's like, I can't play here anymore. These people suck.
For real. And that's another thing that really pissed me off is you just felt so bad for Barry, man. Shit.
Yeah, never mind being a Packer fan.
No, I didn't feel bad
Mandrich
for Barry at the end. Did you hear what he did? He signed the contract that he was going to play. He took a $7 million signing bonus, and then he retired, and he didn't want to give the signing bonus back.
Hell yeah, dude.
He earned that fucking money, man. He earned
He
that.
earned it. He earned it, bro.
Oh, he did.
The greatest
But
ever.
they're like, hey, Barry, you didn't play
Ever.
What were they going to do?
A
Tackle
class
him?
act, too.
Yeah, they're not
Try and get him.
And guess what? He can still walk. He got out at the right time, man. I think he made a good decision. I didn't like it at the time because, man, he's in his prime. But I think he got out at the right time. He's a smart man.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So here's a company you guys might be interested in. It's called it's a Ruin Your Enemy's Day. So you can send chocolate penises, fake poop, and exploding glitter bombs.
You can actually spend extra on the glitter bombs for
R&D promos. So this guy, over the course of 18 months, anonymously was getting tortured, and this company kept sending him. It says that's their thing. We'll ruin your enemy's day. That's their whole shtick. You can send them bags of dirt, all kinds of pranks.
That's fucked up, man.
No, that rules.
Does it really? Do you
Hell
think
yeah.
that rules?
Yep.
You want to ruin somebody's day. You just want to ruin somebody.
How many days of yours have they ruined?
Yeah, well, you know what?
Did you ever consider that?
It depends on the person and what they
I
do.
think the glitter bomb's a little obnoxious.
I think you're sinking into their level. I think
Fake
you need to
poop is
rise
gonna ruin
above
your
that
day.
shit.
You have a vacuum right there. Come on.
No, I mean, but just get on with your fucking
It's just
life.
funny.
Yeah,
Come on.
wow.
Well, this guy's whining that the chocolate penis scared him, and he's seeking $75,000 in damages.
At
It
least
was
it's
delicious. It scared him, but it was delicious.
It's chocolate. Just eat it.
Just eat it. Eat it. Cut it in pieces. So
I don't need a company to help me prank someone.
Well, I wouldn't call it a prank. I'd say that's being a dick.
Also,
Wow, William.
you can just buy glitter.
Throw it all over.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now,
Glitter is the
Mike, I'm going to
worst.
need your opinion on this one, and I have to be very careful showing this footage. Okay, because there is nudity. So let me just be very, very careful.
Will.
You remember the Dutch TV show with the man with the long penis that had a mind of its own and did all kinds of stuff?
I don't.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
We have that. Well,
It's a cartoon.
It's a cartoon, but this one is not. So here is a kids' reality TV show featuring the reactions to kids looking at adults getting naked.
Yikes.
This is where?
Will's house.
Denmark?
Yeah, the Dutch. So
They're actually showing kids
getting
adult porn
naked.
basically.
So they're trying to say that everybody's body is different, and they'll say like, "Look, this chick has a hairy vagina. This chick has a shaved vagina, and these man's penises are different size." So I can't.
Why wait a few years when you?
If I play this video, you'll get to see everything.
Wait,
but
they don't blur it?
They don't blur it in this video.
I can edit it.
Okay.
Yeah, play it. She can edit it out.
Oh, you can edit it out?
Yeah.
As long
Like
that's
this.
right. We're not live. I can show it.
Yeah.
Good.
That's
Thank
why.
God.
That's why European girls are fun, man.
Yes, they are.
They are fun, man. They're very they're not hung up about
They're
sex.
very free, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, even when I went to Scotland, it was crazy.
Het is even wennen. Deze
we
kinderen
should be
kijken
getting
voor het
sound,
eerst
but
een
I guess we're
aflevering
not.
van het nieuwe programma Gewoon Bloot.
Okay, we'll
Daar
skip
komen bloot
ahead. Here they're
vragen
bringing
aan
out the
volwassenen
models.
over hun lichaam.
There we go.
Die dus helemaal naakt
And here's
zijn.
kids, little kids.
Modellen mogen
This
hun
is
badjassen
what's gonna
laten vallen.
This is live. They're just bringing
Boom.
them out and
Ik heb een vraag aan jullie
Seeing what kids are
allemaal.
talking about.
Zijn
Did
jullie
she say
ongelukkig
give a
over
fuck? Oh my
bepaalde
god, that guy has
in
no
jullie
dick.
lichaam? En zo ja, wat? In het begin dacht ik wel een beetje van het is raar en
that's weird.
I don't know,
Waarom
but
of zo?
you're gonna have to.
What do you
Inderdaad
say,
wel, want het is
margin?
It's
echt
like mine's
Met je
bigger
hele
than
klas is
that.
wel raar. Omdat
Yeah.
meestal
I really wish I knew what they were
normale
saying.
dingen.
Ik vind het wel goed.
Well, they're speaking
eigenlijk is het
another
wel gewoon
language, Mike.
normaal.
Yeah, I
Well,
know
Ik
that.
vind het
I
bloot,
hit the
maar
audio
niet
thing.
echt. Ik
Danu
vind het
here
echt
is.
heel erg ongemakkelijk, want het is niet heel
She's
normaal.
like,
Het is niet
she's
vaak
like, that
op
man
tv
took his
gebeurd.
pants off and there
Maar
was
ik vond het
nothing
wel
there.
respect. Maar het
He's
is
like
ook
my
best wel
Ken
normaal,
doll.
want heel veel mensen hebben het. Gewoon, het
Yeah,
is alleen dat je
Hugo.
There we
helemaal
go.
bedekt bent.
Oh, there's no
Ah ja, dit weet ik.
there's no
Subtitles?
subtitles.
Eén dag van
Well, you have to have the naked
geslachtsdelen
version. It's going to be a different
waarom
language.
Aryan.
Aryan.
Elke aflevering gaat over
The kid's name is Aryan. So
American
it's fractured.
over billen,
Can
piemels
you turn
of
the subtitles
lichaamshaar.
Het gaat echt om informatie geven over het lichaam en vooral laten zien
Closed
dat
captioning on the bottom.
elk lichaam is
Yeah,
anders.
this
En dat is
audio rules.
helemaal oké. We hoeven niet allemaal hetzelfde eruit te zien.
There,
Of
closed
het-
caption.
This guy's saying some Dutch shit.
Ik vind het wel leerzaam en goed dat er zo'n programma is. Stel je hebt iets wat je niet fijn vindt, dan zie je ook dat andere mensen ook iets hebben wat...
I just want to know what level of disappointment these kids are sharing to us, because
Right.
I
I
know.
have no idea.
I did all I could. I shared the sound. I shared the closed captioning.
It's like when
What
they
I
have
wanted to
schools-
see
schools
is I wanted to see the announcer, the guy, the presentator, the black guy, to show his dick, and then see how that works out.
Like, this is what it's
Then all the
supposed
kids
to
would
look
have been
like.
scarred for life.
Well, what type of permission do you need to show your dick to a kid?
Well,
It's
like,
Europe. You don't need any permission, man. It's as long as it's done in a classroom environment with other adults present, you're okay.
Is that what you did in Amsterdam?
No. We did a little window shopping though, man. We had some fun. We
Yeah.
went through the red light district a couple of times.
Yeah, and you showed everybody your abscess.
No, I didn't have it back then. I was good to go, man. That was years ago.
Yeah, they cure the abscess there. Oh, it's throbbing. Help me.
no, that's where you
Yeah.
got it.
They laugh at it till he gets embarrassed and leaves.
They have those people when you're walking out there, they're like ecstasy, cocaine. I'm like, dude, I just got legal drugs in the coffee shop. I don't need any of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to
But-
Bali.
Yeah, Bali.
Oh,
That's something.
Bali.
We're
Bali,
going.
man. I'm telling you guys, dude, it's so much fun. So
Gilly
much fun.
Tea.
Gilly Tea, man. If you really want to party, that's the spot. Fuck, I want to travel again.
I hope they have a graveyard for me because I am going to die there.
Buried at sea, brother.
I think a good place to travel during the pandemic, if you're an American, is Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, because you don't need a passport. Sorry?
I thought you got yelled at for doing that.
traveling.
My
I
two
don't know.
I
nephews.
don't care. I don't care if people yell at me. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Nephews and niece are down there right now because I saw some pictures.
Nothing like getting scolded as an adult.
You don't need a passport to go to Puerto Rico?
No, it's part of.
It's America.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I love Puerto Rico is because most Americans ask that question. They literally think it's another country. So you get to go to Puerto Rico. It's not another country, but it is. And it's fucking awesome. And there's no Americans. There's barely any Americans there because none of us really know how awesome it is.
Everybody goes to Florida instead of Puerto Rico when they could have had a good time for a quarter of the price.
I've worked
Exactly.
with guys that were from Puerto Rico, and they would tell me how beautiful it was there. And really made me want to go.
All right, we're going.
It's amazing. I would love to buy a house down there, to be honest. I think it'd be a really good place to buy a home. I think once that place actually becomes a state, it's gonna really blow up, you know. When it becomes a state, that's when it's really gonna blow up because it's more Americans will be like, what? You know? So
Yeah.
I went through customs there once. That's it.
All right. You guys want to see
Good
what
start.
Burger King tweeted out on International Women's Day?
Yes.
Oh,
Please.
man, it's bad. Women belong in the kitchen.
Damn right. Damn right.
there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Wow.
The Middle Eastern in me approves. I approve.
That's right. That's right. Us
The only-
alphas know that.
They tried backing out of it by saying, like, get a job at Burger King or something.
Oh,
That's what they
no.
were meaning.
I would change the word belong to chained.
Well,
Women should be chained in the kitchen.
they should be changed.
I've been looking.
Maybe
at
not
the
on
clickbait.
International Women's Day. We shouldn't have dropped this tweet.
Wow.
So what's the next thing they said? They goes, if they want to, of course, yet only 20% of chefs are women. We're on a mission to change the gender ratio in the restaurant
That is
industry by
such-
empowering female employees with the opportunity to pursue a culinary career. Okay, so to me, it's almost like they posted the first thing, then they were like, oops, we need a disclaimer.
Backpedaling like crazy.
Backpedal, like,
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Burger King.
That's
if you send
hilarious.
a book of coupons for free Tender Crisp chicken sandwiches, I got your back.
and now on their next tweet, they're like, let's just change the subject. We'll talk about our new
We're gonna
scholarship.
launch. That's hilarious. We're gonna
Wow.
launch a new scholarship program, and
Women,
so that's
women.
We fucked up on the tweet so bad.
and look, it's an hour apart, so you know they had a meeting, and then
Just scrambling, going, how do we fix this? How do we fix
You
this?
know how they fix it? You send out a tweet saying Mike Eshaq is in Puerto Rico right now.
And then they sent them somewhere else. You can read more of any of our comments here. Stop on our Twitter. Go to this site.
I'm
oh
sure they
wow,
delete it, and it's like you can't delete it. People know.
that's
all
just hilarious.
Oh, it
Wow.
is watching somebody just melt down. They probably had good intentions. Like, hey, we should tell them that, we want more women in
Right.
our kitchen cooking.
They just didn't let anyone proofread their tweet before they sent it.
It's so funny that one tweet just made them create a whole new scholarship program in an hour.
You guys remember when American Airlines, someone on their account tweeted a picture of a girl with a plastic plane in her pussy? And it was like, just,
No.
yeah, look that one up. I don't know if you can actually show the picture, but oh, yeah, you can edit that out. But yeah, so American Airlines was like, whoa, turbulence. And it was like a chick spread eagle with a plastic plane in her pussy. It's like, whoa.
That's awesome.
And that
Tom's
guy
looking
is
it
now
up.
the E CEO.
Because who cares if Molly has to do extra work?
Well, guys, I gotta sign out. This show's gonna start in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go head over there.
Hell
All
yeah,
right.
dude.
Right.
Mike,
on,
Mike,
thanks
where
for
can we
coming,
find
man.
you, Mike?
Appreciate
Where
it.
can we find all your stuff? Very
Yeah,
fun.
if you guys on everything, it's Mike from Detroit, Instagram, Twitter. My website is Mike from Detroit, and then the end of this month, March 25th to the 28th, I'll be doing 6 shows at the House of Comedy in Arizona, opening up for the hilarious Adam Hunter. So if you guys are in Arizona, come on out. It's going to be a great show.
That's a
All
great
All right, Mike
Thank you
Eshaq,
so
Mike
much.
from Detroit.
Thank you,
Thank you
Mike.
very
Thanks for
much.
coming.
We're gonna
Thanks,
finish up
guys.
on this episode.
Have a good one, guys.
All right,
You
you
too.
too, Mike.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm
Please.
getting antsy because I gotta go fishing soon, guys.
Okay, hold on. We'll
What are
get you.
Sniffing.
It's a Vicks Vapor.
Okay.
All right. Fury as woke Scrabble bosses look to ban words including farting, boobies, and arse.
Arse,
Jesus.
not even ass. I love arse.
Yeah, that's a British version.
Ghoulies,
huh?
fatso, boffin. I don't know what that is.
That's fucking.
Wrinklies is the
Boffin
best one.
fucking.
Wrinklies.
Wrinklies. Fatso.
These are definitely English people.
Yeah, of
Arse.
course.
The
It's
game
the
makers
sun.
Buffing.
offensive or disparaging terms.
Fatso is great too.
Boobies is offensive.
No.
Yep.
Boobies are great.
So now these like
You can't use boobies.
You
That's
can't-
not a word.
You can't refer to a
can't
group
too.
of birds.
that's
Right.
true.
The blue-footed boobies.
That's right.
Wow. And
It has to have
and
blue
the
footed.
The British also call women birds.
Oh damn.
damn. So the problem is there's now over like a couple hundred
Dude,
words that are
let me get
banned.
intervention for
I
you
didn't
on
see
that.
nipply in that list.
Nipply. Oh,
400 words
Nipply.
Nipply.
are now banned from when the competition started.
Ugh.
Now they just took 400 words
from Scrabble.
from Scrabble.
From he's saying from official competitions.
Why would wrinklies be in there?
What are wrinklies?
You know what wrinklies are
I
without
don't know.
looking.
It's got to be
Is it
old
just
boobs.
wrinkles?
Google image search that one.
Or the
Wrinklies?
nuts are wrinkly.
Yeah, but nuts
I'm
are
just
also
wondering
food.
specifically what it's referring to. Is it
What's
a specific
ghoulies, by the way?
body part?
Why does ghoulies sound like it's probably a slur?
Ooh,
Ooh, there's
there
some
was a
ghoulies.
that was a
Ghoulies,
movie,
The
Ghoulies.
Ghoulies, yeah.
No,
So-
that's,
so
that's
it's
Goonies.
copyrighted.
No, there was a Ghoulies as well.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
It's a completely
Ghoulies.
different movie.
Informal, derogatory old people is wrinklies.
Oh.
So it's referring to old people in general.
Yep, as
Why are
wrinklies.
you looking at me? While you say
Who's on the
that?
council of
I was
banned
not
words?
looking at
A
you.
bunch of wrinklies.
Maybe
Yeah,
just
Wrinklies,
paranoid.
believe it or not.
No,
Look at all those
wrinklies used.
wrinklies.
You know what the problem is? Our grandparents used to ban words like this, and then now, like the kids are banning words
Yeah.
like this. Like our grandparents were reincarnated into today's
I know,
youth.
there's some judgy fucks. They really are.
What the hell happened? I had to watch my mouth around my grandparents. Now I got to watch my mouth around my niece and nephew. They both get offended the same.
Do they really?
Yeah,
That's why it's best to just go off the grid and raise a feral child.
Yeah.
that would be the way to
No
go.
rules. You go to Gilly Tea, you just give your kids mushrooms. It's wild.
Give your kids mushrooms.
Give your children mushrooms.
It
That's
will-
off
it
the
will
rails
make
on the
them
record. That's how they
enlightened.
feel.
Clueless.
Yeah.
Just don't give them
Psilocybin.
too many. Just enough.
Honestly, if you're 8 years old and you eat mushrooms, what changes? Anyone who's eaten mushrooms knows. It's just like, oh,
It just reverts you
yeah.
back to 8.
No, you become an adult. You're like, I got to go to work. See you
Oh,
guys.
son of a bitch. I'm very
Fuck.
responsible.
You know-
I'm going to do the dishes
Yeah.
before bed and not let them soak.
This shit ruined my life.
Back in
Grew
the,
up.
in the 70s when we were in Colorado and we did some mushrooms and we all the Cars' first CD or album, it was a video or audio cassette, the Cars. And
Rest
we
in
were-
peace, Rick.
Rest in peace. But that was, I mean, it made an impression on us. I was listening to a Cars song this morning.
Yeah,
That was a great
which
album,
one?
the first one.
Oh, the Cars.
Yeah, every
Just
song
what
is a
I
hit.
needed. Every song.
Jesse's girl, yeah, dude.
Jesse's
She's
girl.
my best friend's girl.
Look
But not
who's-
Jesse's girl. I meant
Check
Best
out
friend's
who's next on the
Yeah.
chopping block.
Just what I need.
Wait, they got rid of
Oh,
Pepe Le
Miss
Pew?
Piggy.
Pepe Le Pew's done.
Why?
Because he's a rapist
He's forcing himself on women.
and he's French,
And he's French mostly.
mostly.
That cat's just playing hard to get.
But they got video here of
I love how the cat always ends up getting like a white stripe.
here's this.
Where it
It's
looks
'cause-
like,
Wham!
let's
Look at
go.
this domestic violence.
It's actually because
Beating the hell out of Kermit the Frog.
Oh,
Trying to
that's
fuck a frog.
that is unfair.
Yep.
Well, Kermit deserved it.
No,
He was
No,
Kermit
Kermit
doesn't
never
deserve
does.
it. She is a cunt.
she mentally abuses
No, I'm not getting
him.
rid of that.
She is. Mentally
really is.
abuses
I
him,
hate Miss
physically
Piggy.
abuses him.
I really have never liked Miss Piggy.
I don't really think he
Yeah.
likes her that much. She's controlling.
Yeah,
Ugh.
he's in a trapped
She's
relationship.
the worst. She's
Kermit
the
deserves
worst.
better.
He's a sweetheart. Yeah, he
And look at
is.
him. She's just
Look at him, and she's abusing him.
We are here at the Off the Rails podcast,
actually-
and Miss Piggy is being an enormous twat.
She really is.
yeah, you gotta oh, I
There's
mean
a little Marvin the Martian in there.
Makes me very angry.
I would not at all mind getting rid of Miss Piggy. I would not miss her.
And the Muslims would appreciate that as
Listen,
well.
just make her into bacon.
that's why they said she's on the chopping block, but nobody
Oh, here
Joke.
comes Dale.
No, I'm sorry, Tom.
got my joke.
Dale is QAnon all
Whoa.
day. Absolutely. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Are you shitting me? That's where QAnon got their fucking whole
Jail.
thing.
So they did this awesome study. They showed like 2 pictures of a woman, and one of them had erect nipples and one didn't.
Was this in that Dutch class?
Yeah.
Awesome study.
Yeah, it was 2 slides, except women, one had, they made their nipples hard, and they checked out the state. And men predict, what do you think happened for their emotional response to the women with erect nipples compared to?
Well, I would
They
think
wanted cereal.
they would react better with the erect nipples, of
Yeah.
course.
They had sexy emotions.
Can
to
you
the-
show the pictures?
Sexy emotions.
Sexy
Is
emo-
that
This
the
is
word
like
they
a real
use?
study. Yeah. This is a
Are you
scientific
feeling
study.
any sexy emotions over these wrinklies?
Wow.
We'd like you to document.
Men are
Boobies.
more willing to assist women who have erect nipples.
Nice.
Yeah, let
So
it be
makes
known
sense.
if your car breaks down, lose the bra, ladies.
Or
That's why
just
Tom
rub
keeps
'em
it
up.
nipply in here.
Yeah.
Lose the bra, just make them a little.
Yeah,
Get your
Yeah.
nipples hard and you'll get more guys to pull over.
I don't think you want them to.
They're also more likely to lend you money because they did a test where the women had their car broken down and men were willing to lend them up to $100.
Wow.
A
It's like
stranger,
a quarter of my net worth.
just because she had erect nipples. That'll get you somewhere, ladies. This is a like a life hack. Just harden them nipples up if you ever need something from a dude.
Jesus.
But
I
do
don't
you do a
think crazy.
study also on not just the hard nipples, but the size of the breasts as well?
No, this was just hard nipple study.
Well, and like a hard penis does nothing for a guy. Women don't care about it.
No.
No,
I mean,
they're like,
unless-
get away from
Right.
me.
Like, don't
How do
point
you
that thing
draw
at me.
a study like this? Like,
So what
Where do
we're
you get
gonna
the
need to
funding
do
for it?
is we're gonna take your picture, and then I'm gonna come at you with these ice cubes,
Oh,
and then we're
yeah.
gonna take your picture again,
And then we're gonna pierce your
this is
nipple.
hard science, of course. Like,
and then we're gonna
the world needs.
we're gonna
this.
need you to sit down in this broken car and ask strangers for money. Then I'm gonna come at you with the ice cubes again.
So that
I'm hard.
their hard nipples are gonna be all wet, like a wet t-shirt.
Well, I don't know how they
contest?
made them hard. Molly,
Well,
can you
said
just
with
like
ice cubes?
think hard and make your nipples hard? Like, this is good. Can you do that?
Hard nips on command.
I mean, yeah.
What are
Just when you
thinking?
need stuff, you're just like,
Damn, there we go.
Yeah.
I need $100.
guys
I
are
mean,
fucking
can't you?
stupid.
They are.
Can't-
I wasn't gonna help her, but then I couldn't help but notice her nipples.
Why is it you're trying to like sound like me when you say that?
It's just
Nipples.
this girl, her car was broken down. I gave her $100. Her nipples was hard. I thought I had to.
Yeah.
I gave her the package off my front porch as well.
She's not getting $100 from me
Jeez.
unless he lets me put my dick in between them.
Wow. Man, we lost Mike and this just
Yep.
went off the rails.
Yeah.
Do you
And
guys have-
also, we didn't tell you about the third part of the study, ma'am.
do you guys have car accident sound effects? Just
Yes. Yes.
Ask and I will provide.
perfect. That's a terrific sound. I love it. Perfect. Oh. Will, you're crazy.
Well, this is awesome. So, speaking of dumb women here,
Ooh.
What?
speaking of dumb women, this woman got a tattoo.
He doubled down on that one. He's
We're
confident.
doubling down. So,
Yeah.
she didn't realize that it was going to be sexual. She got it on her hip, and it says, "Keep going."
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right.
She was given the message, like, keep going to everybody. But,
Like, stay strong.
but
Yeah.
then her parents saw it. She was leaning over or something, and was like, "What the hell is that? Keep going." And then it was sexual,
Uh-huh.
and she's like, "Duh, I guess it is."
Let's see.
I always look for motivation on a woman's hip as well.
They don't have
Yeah.
a picture of it?
Well, hold on. She tried to fix it, and then she put, "To fix it, keep going forward."
Oh.
That was her fix.
and then to fix it again, she said internally.
Here's keep going.
No, I mean it. Don't
Keep
stop.
going
Keep going.
forward, she puts. And then she really, hold on, transferred. Okay, this is now covered up. Whoa,
Oh boy.
that's what she said. Keep going.
Did she send
forward.
these photos? Like, listen, if you're gonna do the story, at least make me look good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she just had the tattoo artist turn it into a flower.
She took these photos after. She's like, all
Yeah.
right, we're gonna do a story. I'll get some underwear.
I mean, the conversation she must have had to have with her parents, though.
Hey, nice. Keep going.
Will
No,
definitely.
keep going forward.
Keep
Forward. She thought fix it.
Will would have
No,
kept
don't
going,
stop.
but she had hard nipples, and he couldn't help but give her $100.
$100. $100.
You could get 4 pairs of
A
Elmay's
crisp-
panties for that.
A crisp $100 bill. It's got to be a crisp one, like a new one, just where you could feel the ridges in it, and then you throw it down, and you look at, and there's Benjamin Franklin looking up at you disapprovingly with that look on his face on that $100 bill, like, you idiot.
Just gave her $100 because it's slightly breezy.
Hey, the guy who had every kind of venereal disease there was, who banged a lot of hookers. Trust me, he'd understand.
Will is the type of old guy though, where it wouldn't be $100 bill. He would have $52 bills.
Yep.
Like, you can't get these anymore, huh?
I'm not going to give those away.
No.
I got my collection. I'm not giving that shit away.
Really hard nipples.
I'll give a 420s and how many tens? 2.
I'm bad at math, honestly.
420s and 2 10. 420s, a 10, and 2 5s.
There you go.
Wrinkled.
Break it down.
Wrinklies. All right.
All right. So there was this rich Australian chick who had a warrant, and she is accused of swindling $14 million worth of investor funds.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
No wonder she's rich.
That's cool.
She's
And
single?
she faked her own death,
Oh, wow.
but the cops found her foot. She cut her own foot off.
Did
And the
she
cops
Did she cut her foot off, or did she actually
die.
die?
If you
That's what the cops are wondering because they still ain't found her, but she's
Yes.
got enough money to get away.
Just look for the girl hopping everywhere.
If you steal $14 million, you could hire like Hollywood magic people to give you a fake dead body.
Well,
Did someone catch up with her and kill her? Did she kill herself?
Catch up? No, it was real blood. Come on, guys.
But
oh,
you should have given him the slow one.
we'll wait for that one. I'm sure another's coming around the bend. So here's what she looks like. And
Looked. I think she's
she's
dead.
got a Joker grin
Yeah.
there. She looks like she cut her own foot
boobs
off.
look kind of weird.
They're not
It looked like you cut your own
So there you go.
foot off.
Nice.
Decomposed on the beach. They do have feet washing up all the time.
Well, from plane crashes and things like
No,
that.
I think
I could get you a foot.
get your foot by
I
I could get
5
you with nail polish.
Yep.
No gangrene though.
Walter.
PM.
Look, I honestly
I'm
think
finishing my
she's-
coffee.
So she's a
dead.
millionaire. You think she's dead?
And a shark. I mean, that's just
Honestly,
couldn't get to the flesh.
Why do they think that she faked it?
what does a new foot cost? Half
You
a
can get
million?
better foot. You can get that
13.5 left in the bank.
Pistorius foot and actually go faster
Well, why do they think she faked her death? They just
because she stole $14 million.
oh,
How'd she saw the foot off?
You probably need a buddy
It's too
system.
blurry to really get an idea of how like jagged the cuts were.
Are they positive it was her foot? Can you get?
A
Yeah.
severed foot is a great throw off. The cops aren't sold that she's dead. They're pretty much they
hey,
got the hunch that this
the
chick cut her
toe
foot off.
prints matched.
Honestly, she did the other foot too. They just haven't found it. Now she's a mermaid.
Like, is
out
it
in the
really her
ocean.
foot, or did she just put someone else's
A
foot in her
rich
shoe?
mermaid.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very wealthy.
So they think this chick just cut her foot off.
Ugh.
I don't know.
I mean, she was crazy enough to take $14 million.
Mhm.
She could be anywhere.
She's identifiable now.
Is she?
The lady with one foot that looks kind of like her.
No,
Ah.
she's got a bionic foot. You won't be able to
I
tell.
think she does. I think she's walking amongst us and no one knows.
Amongst
If I was
us.
going to cut one of my feet off and replace it, if I cut off my right foot, I'm getting another left foot. I'm going 2 left feet, honestly.
Oh, then you don't. Then you got an
Uh,
excuse not to dance.
That
That's
was
exactly-
Eugene Levy in the dog show movie. He had 2
Oh,
left
fucking A Mighty Wind? No.
feet. No.
Best in show.
Best in show. I just saw
Christopher
it
Guest.
recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
And he
right.
had 2 left feet when he was trying to show the dog.
I don't remember that.
Here's
that's
a
hilarious.
great debate story. This
Okay.
one's probably going to go on a bit. It might wrap us up for this debate. This is who owns the space on an airplane when you recline your seat.
Oh, is this the dude?
Nope, it's a little different. So there's also a device too that we got to talk about. So when you recline your seat, look at this ad just running. They're just ads. They're doing what they want. They're pulsating ads.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's weird. It's
It's-
changing size.
What is it doing? This ad is Molly. Is this a virus? Okay,
It's a cool ad.
now it's up here.
They've done a hell of a job with it.
You have to chase it around. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So they're talking because the person in the back, the last row, doesn't get to recline. So he's saying when you recline, you're coming into my territory. But then other people say, well, if they didn't want me to recline, they wouldn't let my seat recline.
Which is why people smoke on the airplane.
Yeah.
Don't give me an ashtray.
Listen, I have
Yeah.
strong feelings about this.
Okay.
I don't recline.
You don't?
Whoa.
I don't recline
I do.
because I don't want to do that to the person behind me. And then if I'm sitting on the end, I will give up that armrest. The person has to sit in the middle. It's just, to me, it's being courteous. If someone in front of me reclines and if right there, I just suck it up. I don't recline.
Then you got to recline and
I used to be like that, and then I realized nobody else feels that way. So I say, fuck me, fuck them too.
Well,
Yeah.
I
you know what?
recline.
You can be a better person.
why? They gave you a recliner.
You can get off your fucking high horse.
You ever
I
get,
paid
no,
$600 to fly on the same fucking plane.
you ever get on a flight and you get in the chair and it doesn't recline? I'm not talking about in the back row. Sometimes it seems like almost always I get there and the thing doesn't recline. It's like it's not working. And then I was like, well, maybe that's just God's way of telling me don't fucking recline. I
Well,
don't recline.
Well, Dalai Lama, that ain't me on the plane. I'm reclining.
I'm reclining too.
I think it depends on
You
the
get it. We're talking about 2 inches.
If
guys.
Will is sitting behind me, I'm definitely reclining.
Yeah. I'm going to bring an Allen
Might
wrench or
smack you in the head a
something
couple
so I can
And when I
recline
get up,
further.
that's another thing. When people get up to go to the bathroom, grabbing the back of your fucking seat, it's like, I can get out of there. I'm a big guy. I'm not grabbing and pulling on the fucking seats
Let's talk.
to get in and out.
How long is
Don't
the
even get me
flight? Are we
started.
talking a long flight?
That's
You're
what I
like,
was
I'm
gonna
going to
say.
sit straight
Well,
up
no,
for
no.
9
I
hours.
think it
No,
depends on the
Fuck that,
the
yeah.
length of the flight. And
Yeah.
to me, God, I just wish everyone would just be a decent person.
Yeah.
And what would it take
Take the
you?
recliners out of the airplanes.
Milwaukee
I
to
agree.
No,
Milwaukee to
no,
Detroit. Dude,
I don't think so. I don't.
Yeah.
Why can't people just be decent and agree to like? You can just like look at the person behind you and be like, "Hey, do you mind?" No.
Yeah, ask. It's so easy to just go, hey,
Okay.
you've
And
got
especially-
tiny legs.
Especially if it's a
I have
long
big knees
flight
and my
and
knees are
everyone is
shitty.
reclining and just like taking a nap. Or
Well,
whatever.
there's a
It's-
company that made this device called the Knee Defender. You can clamp it on the person's seat in front of you, and they can't recline now.
How much does that cost? What kind of twat spends whatever that costs to get that?
I don't know. I'm trying
Whoever
to
is
find
sitting
it.
behind William every time that he flies, because that's why his seat doesn't recline.
Oh my
I'm
God.
trying
I
to, but
don't.
look at this ad. Just follow me
That
around.
is insane. Like
I've
they
never
made a
seen-
product so you can fuck over the person in front of
called
That is
Knee
a-
Defender. Here you go.
Weird
You
Yeah,
manner.
defend-
ad.
it's a carry-on too.
you. That is
You got to
such a-
put that through security.
I'll try to find.
Dude,
a
if you
better
saw
video of
someone
this.
walking to the fucking,
With
the
a knee
tunnel onto the
defender?
plane with it, it's
Oh,
just
if
like,
they-
oh, nice
look.
work, bud.
If they get up to go to the bathroom, that thing's gonna disappear. I guarantee you.
Dude, I'm gonna go to an airport with a suitcase full of those and sell them for $5 more than I paid for them. Just be like, hey, dude, you fucking stop the guy in front of you.
And I hope you get on the flight, like Molly said, where everybody's decent and said, no, we're not gonna.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen for you, Gary.
Why
It
can't
won't.
everyone just be decent people?
Oh, I didn't double check this, but
Did you see
it's
the
not
video I was
showing me.
talking about with
Inventor
the dude?
Speaks Out.
Yeah, we had it on the show.
That
Yeah.
is insane.
I guess here's the inventor of Knee Defender. I didn't get what the Knee Defender.
It's the My
actually-
Pillow guy. Oh, no,
actually
it's not.
looks like. But yeah, you just clamp that on.
Why wouldn't it show a picture of
You
the
show a
gadget?
picture of it so you see what it looks like.
Trying you
It might
guys.
be unwieldy.
They don't want the design out there. Otherwise, you
Here we
can
go.
make.
Copy it.
Turns out you could make your own.
Here we go. Knee Defender.
Oh, it's the size of a key.
like
Look
a
at that's a key
lobster
next to
claw
it.
thing.
It's
Yep.
small.
You just clamp those on. Bloop, bloop. And
Where do they clamp?
I don't know. Protect yourself against reclining airplane seats. I've heard of people getting their laptops broke.
You need to be protected. No, what about the little bastard sitting behind me that's kicking my seat the whole fucking time? What can we do for him?
That's the worst.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you know
and
what?
The parents don't stop them. It's like, can you please stop kicking the seat?
Yeah, I've got a product for you. The knee protectors. They're attached at the end of your wrists. It's like, I'm sorry, I have bad knees. I got to recline.
Maybe
Get your
people
shit
have been
the fuck
using
off my-
knee defenders on you, and your seats actually do recline. They just got these clamps on that you
That's
didn't
what
know.
I said.
No, those things haven't been around that long.
How do you know?
Because it's a new
Maybe you
gadget.
had the prototype inventor.
Working on you,
Why are
following
y'all
you
around?
fucking
around.
with me today?
2006 knee defenders.
Oh,
been
I
around.
haven't been. Yeah, but this is long before that. I'm talking about the 80s.
So what you're telling me is you brought up a very old news story.
No, the news story was the debate.
Oh
But
shit.
that's when the knee
Yeah.
defender was invented. But sure, yeah, it's slow news week.
Dude,
You want a recent story? I think this is awesome looking.
What the fuck, Gary? Your first time on the show. Yeah.
He's judging the date of the story,
He's judging the date.
even though he had a
And I've been-
blast with the story.
At least
And
he
I've been-
wasn't judging the palettes.
I've been
Oh.
meaning to talk to you
Here
about
it
your
comes.
pallets
There
here.
you go. Good luck coming back.
No, we're good.
Don't worry, take some popcorn to go.
I just spent all week actually burning pallets at work. It was a great time.
Uh-oh.
Burned
good.
them?
Yeah.
Now the picture's gone.
Damn.
It's fine.
But that advertisement's still with us.
It is following you.
They're
What
going to
happened to my computer?
Hey, you guys, we're gonna have protesting practice over at Dave's house.
Well, they
on
show-
Thursday.
The shield formation, and these guys have these homemade shields in Myanmar.
Oh, dude, the
Did
fucking
you see that? They look like 300.
Well, the Asian protester. Someone made like you know how like they'll show like a picture of your average protester thing. In
Here we
like,
go. There they are.
Yo,
Watch this. So they're moving forward. They're worried about the cops.
I like the
throwing
guy with
this,
the
and then
gold one. That
bam.
guy-
Oh,
Here you go. There's the protesters.
You got that one.
One weird guy
Gold.
that made it out of a garbage can.
Have you seen the shit where they all carry laser pointers? So if
Yep.
there's CCT, they'll fry the fucking like camera retina essentially with high powered lasers. Like the protesters
Isn't it
over
bad
there
for your
are high
eyesight, too?
fucking level. They're not putting it in people's eye.
yeah, because that's really bad.
They're not doing a very good job keeping the shield formation, though.
It's better than what's
They need
going
a lot
on
more
over here.
practice.
They're working. That's
Some
all
of them got eye
homemade.
holes cut in them.
You know what works on that type of thing? Just some tear gas. They'll scatter.
No, they'll shield it off, man.
No, that's
Have you seen the guys that have the
You
leaf
think you
blowers?
can shield?
They also leaf blowers and they take street cones too. So they'll take a cone and then they have someone they'll in their backpack. They have things to kill the fucking grenades. They like negate the fucking thing.
Boom.
Yo, they're like high level protesters. That shit rules.
You can stop a tear gas canister with a traffic cone and a cork.
Yeah,
on the-
they put a traffic cone and then they're like, hey, and then some guy will come over and be like, I have the thing, and they have like a bucket of some shit that just it's an off button.
Wow.
Like that shit rules.
They know how to protest.
I
over
just
there.
throw some more on them.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
cones can they be carrying?
All right, we got one more story before we let you go
They go
fishing
after
there,
Cone
Gary.
Man.
So this is how the end of us begins.
Uh-oh.
This is the beginning of the end
It's
for
not
us.
zombies.
I'm calling it. So they created moth hunting drones. So they got this is a moth hunting drone.
Oh,
moth
it's
killing.
a moth.
There's just a giant light bulb.
No. So the way they kill these moths is they
Oh,
turn.
It's a flying light bulb.
so it's
They-
a drone that kills moths.
Yeah, but they turn on a light and they turn everything this color. So the only thing that shows up are these moths, and then they fly in and shred them with the spinning of the propellers.
Oh,
Nice.
So the computer, these are like not even manned.
What is this? Some kind of grow farm?
Yeah, it's a grow farm.
For mushrooms in Indonesia?
I hope so. But they turn on this light. The only thing they can see is the moth, and then they just go chop them up.
What
all
do
the
you do-
moths.
what do you do
That's
with the
insane.
chopped up moth. Doesn't that offend you as a PETA guy?
Pita Pit. I don't know.
Yeah. So look at these killer
Now I'm hungry.
drones,
That's
and it's the Dutch again.
Oh, they're wonderful, aren't they?
freaking Dutch.
You can't have moths landing on your naked body while you're
Well,
displaying
to
it. To
children.
just, yeah.
they got to protect their crops, man.
Okay,
What
but
the
where does this
fuck?
technology go now that they have drones that can chop up moths?
And what do you do with the chopped up moth?
It just goes everywhere.
Fertilizer.
It's just
Protein or some
everywhere.
kind of
Protein
feed?
powder. Absolutely.
Protein
You don't know
powder?
where the moth's going to go. This thing doesn't do cleanup. It just kills. The moth is probably trying to get away from it, and it just hunts it down.
If some guy
I'd like
was,
to see that though. I'd like to see.
I
them
know they didn't have a
drone
video.
Just
of
hunt
just
down
this
a
guy
moth
hunt.
and just-
There's that guy. Boom.
so all we know is that it works in theory.
no,
It works, man.
it works,
Then
man.
where's the video?
It works.
I know they don't.
right.
They didn't give us the video.
No video. It doesn't
All right, I'll
work.
try to look for a video quick before we.
Some like fucking moth
I
mayhem.
don't
Fucking,
see it. It didn't.
Dutch moth drone.
yeah, that is pretty awesome. Oh, it only goes after hungry moths. Okay, that's good.
To kill moths in
Here we go.
midair as a way of protecting valuable greenhouse
Ooh,
crops.
challenge accepted.
Dutch
Here's a
quest
video.
grower Rob Baan has enlisted high-tech helpers to tackle a pest
That's a really
in his
crappy video.
greenhouses. Palm-sized drones that
Here we
seek
go.
and destroy moths that
Boom.
Oh.
You like that, guys?
As a weed,
Yeah,
as
who's
a
gonna
weed
clean that
farmer,
up?
that's pornographic. You know,
That was worth it.
steered
Oh.
by smart
Come fuck
technology
with
and
my
special
plants.
cameras that scan
Got
That was
100 of these drones.
graphic.
The
How many
drones
moths are there?
There were just 3.
Yeah.
Wonder if they do any more videos or if I get a replay.
You know, dead
Young
moths.
company is still
When they do
working
that,
to
it costs
perfect the
greenhouse
technology.
gas.
Yes,
Hooray!
yes, here we go.
Worth it.
Here we go again.
Worth it.
Those poor little moths.
Oh! It's good for them. It's fertilizer.
Their reaction was the
They
same as
love it.
ours.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Here he goes. The poor
Lost
moth.
all professionalism. She just started. Poor dead creatures. Yes,
You got moth dust everywhere.
we are the dominant.
That's like if they had a robot and they had an ant problem and they made a robot that just went and stomped ants. He was like, watch it, fucking.
Or a robot with magnifying glasses burning them.
Dude, if you had something like that and then had just a live feed, people would just watch.
I know. I could watch that all day.
Yeah.
I could watch that all day.
No cleanup, William. They got them small enough.
Jeez.
Oh, all right. That was fun today, guys.
Hell yeah, thanks
Gary,
for having
thank
me.
you
Yeah.
for coming. You
Yeah, it
get
was
to go
dope.
fishing. William, what you got coming up?
Grandpa's a Comedy, and also in May I will be at the Fort Wayne Comedy Club, working with Ralphie Roberts.
Where's Grandpa's a Comedy?
Grandpa's a Comedy, Appleton, Wisconsin.
All right, get your tickets. It's
You
on
guys-
Off the Rails page.
Make sure
It's
to check
cool,
out.
Grandpa's of Comedy. Sorry,
I was just gonna say, make sure to check out Mike Eshaq stuff as well.
Mike Eshaq.
Mike
Yep.
Mike
Detroit.
from Detroit.
Mike from Detroit. Molly, they should
Yes.
go to our webpage.
They should.
Off the Rails.
OffTheRailsTM.com. If you like to shop on Amazon, why don't you go to our website first? Click the link, shop like normal, and we'll get a little bit of a kickback. Help us out.
Go to our Patreon page. Donate. You tip your bartender $1. Why not tip us $1? We did you
Tip us a buck.
tip us $1.
Pay them
Gary-
Bitcoin. They don't know what to do with it.
I have no clue where
I
to
know
go
what
with
to
my
do with it.
Bitcoin.
Hey.
You can find us everywhere. We're working on our other internet platform right now.
Yes, we are.
Molly, you had the clipboard. I'm trying to stall for you.
OffTheRailsTM.com. OffTheRailsTM and Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere.
Love you, babe.
I love you too.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. William, we're not good enough.
Enough.